Hello, everybody. We're just a little bit early starting off, which is good, and we'll see people start arriving shortly. I'm now going to change it to chat so I can start seeing chats come in. So hopefully it'll start appearing and people start saying hello. Thank you those that are in the process of joining or joining now. I know I'm a little bit sort of early. But during this, I will say hi to people that are appearing. I'm really lucky and delighted that Neil Packer's agreed to this from Hello Cowabunga. Good to see you on here. Neil Packer, the amazing place in Hinckley, the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre. And Neil has kindly agreed to, hello Kate, put haunted objects for us to all see and tap into. I'll explain the process afterwards, but it's also nice to just chat a little bit more about the guests as well, and it's nice to set up everything as well. So there's quite a few people coming in. So Nando, Mandy, Sarah, Sean, good to see you. And then I'm going to move along on the screen as I can see it, so I'm not taking any favoritism. I'm going to try and mix it up as I go along. We've got Charlene Paranormal Hauntings, and we've known each other for a little while. I'm not actually met up in person, but Shine is going to be at Parameet in September, arranged by Neil and his fantastic team that are around him. So Charlene is going to be giving a talk, so that's brilliant to know about, and I will go to each of you individually after. Hi Emily, good to see you. Hi Carol, hi Helen, hi Andy, Richard, Haunted Happenings, fantastic team. Well, everybody's got fantastic investigators, because I've shown some really amazing ones at the moment, and Richard's also doing stuff at Shepton Mallet or Skewerdin is another place he regularly goes to, and we've also got Miki York, who's an amazing investigator, got a really good YouTube channel, and I really have liked watching not just the journey that Miki is on at the moment, but also as well going over the previous lives that you've done as well. So if you haven't seen that video, go on Mickey's channel and go to all the really cool investigations and live broadcasts that he's been involved in, and it's a real treat to watch that. Brilliant. So we'll start with Neil to begin with. Do you want to say a little bit about your Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre, and just to begin with, how people can either get also GPN as well, but also and the Ghost Planet Network, but just some of the really cool things that you're doing, because it's an amazing place and people should go and see your amazing place.
Yeah, Haunted Antiques Centre is in Hinckley, Leicestershire. We've been open almost 7.5 years now, I think. All these lovely people have visited the centre, so we've known each other for many years, all of us, I think. We're open to paranormal teams every Friday and Saturday night. Haunted Happenings come regularly with Vicky. No one can get the centre off Vicky with her guests. And I also own Ghost Planet Network, which is a paranormal dedicated TV channel on Roku TV and all mobile devices. And we do our own work for GPN, and we got lots more experiments coming up very soon. We're going to start filming new series on next Sunday, and then I've got other teams coming in filming part of the experiment as well. So lots of exciting things coming on GPN, and I've also got Parameet, which is a paranormal convention normally held in Hinckley at Sketchy Grange. We've found our home now, I think. And we've got one coming up in September. Charlene is doing a talk, and Paul's a regular at Parameet. I think you've only missed one, haven't you, Paul?
I have, and it was very difficult not being there, seeing all the wonderful photographs coming in as well.
It makes you jealous, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Paul's a regular, and Charlene's going to be the first time, so that's exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, the two guys on the screen below me, they're regular visitors at Parameet. So it's like a big happy family Parameet. Now, when the time Paul couldn't make it, it's like a family member was missing. It really was. I know Kate Kate Ray's watching, and I know Kate couldn't make one. I think it was the same one as you, Paul, actually. So we really missed the Paranormal family. So I'm looking forward to seeing them all again in September.
Just get this up because I usually don't get these up until later, but I want to get this up here. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Miki York. Are you doing a podcast, or am I the only functioning after your epic investigation last night? So, have you got anything coming up? So,
she was there last night at Shepton Mallet. So
good.
Yeah, it's I got home at like 6:30. I've had 4 hours sleep. I'm running on fumes at the moment.
Brilliant. And it's got a good 30 people here at the moment, so that's really, really good. And I've missed names coming up, so I do apologize. I missed a load of names, but as I've now mentioned, Miki, do you want to say a little bit about your videos, podcasts? Do you also do the Dads, Lads, Kebabs? If I can speak properly, Dads, Lads, and Kebabs, which is really cool as well. So if you could say a little bit about that and how people can get in contact with you and watch your amazing, highly crafted and well put together videos.
Thank you. So you can follow me on Miki York Ghost Hunter. I do various things. I've been in the paranormal a long time. My journey has got better, working with more people, various teams. I do a podcast, the Ghostal podcast, which Neil and Paul have been on so far. That's doing really well. Got some awesome guests coming up. I also do a men's lifestyle podcast, which is Dads, Lads, and Kebabs. Not very PG, but hey ho, it's it's in good spirits. But yeah, so I'm just really happy working in the paranormal. It's my passion, and the more times I can get out and about, investigate all the different wonderful places we've got within our country and also abroad, the more the merrier. So
fantastic. And Charlene, Paranormal Hauntings, and we first drawn together over lockdowns, which was really good. And it's again another fantastic Facebook group, and you do investigations. Do you want to say a little bit about the work you do, Charlene?
So primarily we do live investigations on Facebook, kind of go over to YouTube occasionally. Probably going to end up on YouTube eventually anyway, the way things on Facebook are going. But do live investigations on their footage, travel across the UK to do that. Also do like ghost stories in reels and things, blog, document ghost stories, different ones. Do a little bit of exploring, urban exploring on there as well, occasionally. It's a variety of different things on there.
Perfect. And thank you for everybody that is saying hello and coming on here. I'm realizing I missed loads of people, so I'll just say thank you everybody for watching at the moment, because I don't make anybody now start feeling jealous thinking I've not read out their name. But if you have any questions or anything, do put them up, and I can read them out then at that point. And Rich, Haunted Happenings, a fantastic team. You put on some amazing events and quite locally, so like Shepton Mallet and Skewerdin. Do you want to say a little bit about your work as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've been with the team now about 8-9 years. I've been really, really lucky. And as you said, Paul, we have locations throughout the country: northeast, southwest, old prisons, old pubs, town halls, all sorts, castles. And good thing about going with a team such as HH is that you don't have to worry about everything. We look after you for the whole night. We guide you through the night. And you get to meet some wonderful people from all different walks of life. And it's a paranormal that just brings everybody together.
Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And hearing people at Parameet how much respect Haunted Happenings has, and people saying that the events are great is really good. Most definitely. So I will get on to the Haunted Antique, because I know that's what people are there for. I do really think so. We're just such a great job within the paranormal field, and I wanted everybody to say a little bit about something. But I'm just sort of setting the scene. There's a reason why I'm going to ask this question to each one of you beforehand, and then we will get into the haunted objects. We'll start with Neil, because you've done so much down at the centre. What for you? Because I mean, I was lucky to be shown around by Jane, a fantastic tour of the building, and she was saying some wonderful research and things. Is there anything that really sticks out in your mind? Not the object that we're going to be doing the hypnosis on now, but anything coming up that, you know, or anything that's happened at that antique centre and you've picked up and think, wow, that was amazing evidence come there, and it's really made you think. Even if you put your most skeptical hat on, you can't explain it in any other way. Is there anything you'd like to mention?
Yeah. The best piece of evidence that we've ever captured is the big mirror in the little chamber of fear room. It was a really big, heavy mirror. Came from Jane's house, so there's nothing attached to it. No, nothing around this mirror. But it was that big and heavy. It took me and Ant to carry it up the stairs. So, and it was leaning against the wall, and we caught on camera then being lifted up and pushed forward and smashing. So it went against gravity. So that was really, really interesting. And I was here at the time, and it really sounded like a bomb going off. It smashed into all these different pieces. And Amy, who works up here, she spent months and months and months piecing every bit back together. Quite a few mediums came up here, said we shouldn't do that, we should just bury it. But to us, that's kind of boring. We want to know why did this entity feel the need to smash the mirror? So she did a good job. She pieced it back together. And the interesting thing is, there were pieces of mirror left over. And this mirror was completed, but where did these pieces come from? So that's something we're going to spend more time looking into now. We're fortunate, me and my team are fortunate we got the centre, because we've got the perfect locations to do different experiments. You know, some locations wouldn't let you do some of the things that we do, but we can basically do what we want. Or if anyone got any suggestions for experiments and they want to come to the centre to do a series of experiments, that's fine. We can accommodate that going forward. So it's really exciting.
Fantastic. And yeah, I've seen the results of the mirror crashing, and it really is quite dramatic. So thank you everybody who's joining us. We've seen some more faces joining in now. Neil, Jacqueline, Barry, and I do apologise, go see Gary there, and I realise I missed a load of names. Oh, hello Ruth. So I do apologise for the ones that I have missed, but thank you so much for being here. And Charlene, do you have any stories like that? Because I know you've been on many investigations that something really was quite dramatic for you, and you think, wow, that's hard to explain even under a skeptical hat, if you put your skeptical hat on.
With items or just in general?
Anything within the paranormal field.
I do remember having a doll once, and having to go through 4 plasma balls every time I worked with it. Every time I bought one, it blew up after the live. Bought one, blew up after the live. And that was only on loan to me at the time. I was only studying it, and it was an interesting study. Let's put it that way. And ended up giving it back to the team after that. But she really did pique my interest in items at that point.
Perfect. Let me just get this up, because again, Jacqueline said it's an incredible place. Last night one was insane, so brilliant. So it is an incredible place to visit, most definitely. Richard, same question for you. Anything paranormal which for you is like, wow, that was just amazing?
For me, it would have been one of my first events as a guest. Was at Gloucester Prison, again one of my favourites, and just around the corner from you, Paul.
Absolutely.
We was in the old laundry swap area. It was the last vigil of the night, so it's about 2:30 in the morning, and the room just went nasty, had a real nasty feel to it. And then every hair on the front of my body was standing on end like in a static field. At the time, we was in an energy circle, all holding hands, so we knew where everybody was. And then a black mass just appeared 6 inches in front of my face. It felt taller than me, broader than me. I felt very intimidated. And at the same time, my wife, who stood beside me, she had what felt like a finger run across her throat in the cutthroat motion.
Wow.
And coincidence or not, I don't know. But just next door to where this building is now is the old hanging sheds at the end of A Wing there. And it is also, we believe, on the grounds of the old Norman burial from when it was a Norman castle on the grounds. So whether it's tied in something with that, I don't know. But yeah, it was certainly very interesting and made me sit up and think.
Yeah, amazing stuff. Thank you for that, Rich. So and Miki, you know, anything like that for you? Because you know you've been doing this a very long time. So that was just like the ultimate, the most stunning paranormal experience that you've had.
I've had many over the years, to be fair, but I think one of them that really stands out was at the Ancient Ram Inn. I was with my old team a few years ago, and we were in the den just next to the witch's room upstairs, and we'd been in there probably 25 minutes. Door was shut. We were like asking out, as you do, and then we started having a laugh. We thought nothing's happening, and then suddenly the latch lifts up and the door opens. Now it's not like just a normal push door, that it's like one of the old metal latches. You have to physically, like the old style, you lift up, and you have to lift it up a few inches to actually unhook it so the door can open. Now we tried this many times after this happened, and we were thinking, oh, maybe it wasn't shut properly. But we sort of figured that after 25 minutes, it probably would have opened before that. And the fact you actually heard it lift up, we got the CCTV footage from Caroline from inside the room and also in the corridor. And you can see there's nobody there. And we had cameras downstairs, and you can hear the latch opening from downstairs. And then all of us screaming.
Always good.
Yeah, so I think that one is. We tried so hard afterwards to try and figure out how it opened. We couldn't recreate it. So that for me is like, wow.
Yeah. And you know, any of these things are, you know, can we see that on your YouTube channel? Any of the footage from that?
Yes, I believe it is. Yeah,
that's something I'm going to be doing. And I think as well, I'm sure I've seen that footage of it before and over. Where can people get to see the mirror, Neil, move in?
We long time ago we had a HAPRC evidence page. I think it's on there, but I can find it and put it on our main Facebook page perhaps tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure that people will love to see that. So I'll just pull this one up before we get to see your inside collected haunted items for many years now. My favourite is a haunted mirror I bought from an antique shop just before lockdown. We went back today to have a look around again. We now, after many years, are going back to do an investigation. So yeah, so I mean, it's incredible, some of the haunted objects. We're going to be doing some hypnosis soon, and I will also say this again, is that people watching, as long as you're not driving or operating machinery, and if you are listening to this, say in the car through Bluetooth, when I do the hypnosis, probably best to put it on the sound off for about 10 minutes, because the last thing I want people to do is to feel sleepy and crash into anything. Also as well, you know, it's your choice if you want to get involved with this, but I always say to anybody and everybody that's been here, I've shown the agreement or got them to sign the agreement that, you know, if you have epilepsy or clinical depression, it's always advisable to chat to your GP before taking part in something like this. So with that, Neil, are you happy to show us? We're not going to know anything. I don't know anything about the haunted object here, and just to show us, but not to have any information. So if you go,
this is the haunted object.
Fantastic. So have a good look at it.
Is that new?
Oh no, we've had a long, long time.
So just checking in with everybody here. I don't know what that connection is at the moment. Does anybody, because people have been to the place, anybody know anything about that before?
I've not seen that. That's why I wondered if it was new or not.
No, it's all good. So yeah, just because it looks like you just saying to Rich as well, looks like you have got something in your mouth. Going to do hypnosis. I'd hate you to sort of breathe it back whilst doing deep breathing. So you may wish to remove it, from your
All good.
your mouth. Okay, good. So yes, does anyone have any questions before we do the hypnosis?
No.
Nope. Okay, let's go in and see. It says first time doing something like this, so it is an experiment. So let's see. And now I'm going to put everybody on mute so that there's no external sound. So just let me know when I turn you off that you can still all hear me here. Good. Let me just do Miki as well. So let's just have one last quick look at the object before I get everybody to close your eyes as well. And then when you're ready, you can close your eyes. So again, with the warning that I said earlier, if people want to take part, as long as you feel safe to do so, you can do, but don't drive or operate the machinery. So good. So start taking your own time, some nice, slow, deep breaths. Very good. Making each and every single in and out breath more relaxed than the one before. More relaxed than the one before. And as soon as your inner mind knows you can relax sufficiently to tap into the energies and stories of the object you've just seen, you can find yourself getting a little more relaxed now. Very good. And you can remember, because everyone here has been put into hypnosis before, you can remember what that state felt like right now. And if you want to, you may well wish to visualize a very relaxing place of your choosing, a very own relaxing place, which can be a real place, an imaginary place, or a combination of both. It's up to you. But here you're free to relax deeply, free to unwind, free to drift and float deeper and deeper and more deeply relaxed. Very good. Allow yourself to drift even deeper, 3 times more deeper relaxed than you feel right now. And as you're aware of your muscles relaxing further, you can allow one more wave of relaxation to pass down your body now. Enjoy your comfortable, relaxing place. As I'm quiet now. And now you've relaxed the body. It's now time to relax your mind. In a moment, we're going to drift down several stages of relaxation. Allow yourself now to drift down to the first level, and we'll call this level A. So allow yourself to sink. Allow yourself to drift. That's right. Allow yourself to float down, down, down now. Down to level A now. And now allow your mind to drift and float deeper, relaxed, remembering what it felt like to go into hypnosis. Remembering what it feels like as you drift off, when you're just about to drift off into a wonderful, relaxing sleep. That's right. A wonderful, deep, deep, relaxed state now. So sleepy, so relaxed as you float down, down, down now to level B. And in level B, you can relax your mind 3 times more relaxed now. Very good. And you can relax deeper and deeper now. And more deeply relaxed as your mind relaxes, as you drift down, down to your basement of relaxation. So, so sleepy. So, so relaxed. Deeper and deeper and deeper sleep now. So, so sleepy. Everything is slowing down now. Slowing down now, that's right. Down to level C. Down, down to your basement of relaxation. Very good. And to help with the deepening process, I want you one more time to be aware of your very own relaxing place of your choosing. Seeing what you see, feeling what you feel as you look down in this relaxing place now. And everything is vibration. So I want you now to be aware with your eyes closed. And as you may well imagine them closing again, being aware of the vibration that you can connect to what you have just seen that Neil showed you. And you can imagine the screen and allow the vibrational energy to pass through that screen into your mind now. And you can, if you wish to, choose that screen to be a filter. But you can allow, it's your own choice to allow what you want to allow through that screen. So being aware of visions, allow a vision now to come to you, the connection with the object Neil showed. A vision of what may be haunting or attached, or the story, the deeper connection now. You can go deeper, like fine-tuning, and be aware of all the extraordinary things that have happened to you when you've been investigating. Allowing yourself to tap into the truth visually in this object. You can see that now, the vision of what the object is telling you, as I am quiet now. And in this space, there's no rush. So I allow the time now for the visions to come to you. As I allow a bit more time to pass. Very good. And we have more senses as well. We have hearing. So allow through that screen for you to hear the truth behind the object that you were shown, what you hear now. And back in your subconscious, you can be aware of times you have had your paranormal experiences, allowing belief that you can tap into the sounds now to increase within you. So allow yourself to hear now. That's right, allowing yourself to hear now. Hearing through that screen. And now you can allow vibration, because everything's vibration, to come from that object through the screen. Allowing that vibration to allow you to feel anything connected. Allowing yourself to screen what you feel through the screen. You can filter or allow it to come through full. It's up to you. Allow the feelings now to come through. The truth of the story. As you relax deeper and deeper and really allow yourself to connect with the feelings. That's good. Allowing the sensations now as I am quiet. Just allow a little longer for any feelings. And if applicable, tapping into the truth, being aware of more senses now. You've had vision, hearing, feeling. Allow the sense of smell. So many places have a sense of smell. So allow a sense of smell to come to you now. Connected with the object you were shown. As you relax deeper, as you allow the filter coming through from the vibration to interact with you. To allow yourself to be aware of a sense of smell. Well done. And as you relax deeper and deeper, and more deeply relaxed, you can allow the sense of smell to get stronger and stronger. Good. And the last of our senses that everybody agrees with, but we have the sixth sense. But the fifth sense is the sense of taste. So allow taste. If there's any taste associated with this object, allow that to come to you now. As you relax deeper and deeper and more deeply relaxed now, that's right. Allowing the sense of taste. As you allow the truth to come through from the object that you've been shown, allow taste as I am quiet. Well done. And I'll ask a few other questions now while you're in this deep, deep, relaxed state. Some of these questions may or may not be applicable, but allow the answer, the truth, to come to you now. So a year. Are you getting a year associated with this? And if so, allow the year to come to you now. Good. And now allow a location to come to you now. Allow a location to come to you now. A location. Good. Allowing just extra thoughts, feelings that you're getting from this object, from the timeline. It's a timeline from when the object was first created. And if any significant points come to you from any of the sensations, visual, auditory, hearing, or feelings, allow that to happen now as I'm quiet. Good, well done. And now for 1 minute, if there's any questions I have not asked, allow any answers to come to you now. Your own personal questions, allow that to happen now. Just allow that for a little longer now as you relax deeper. And if this object had a voice, wishing to part its message, its story, allow that to come to you now. Very good. I want you now to thank your miraculous self, that part of you that helped you connect right now. I want you to thank that. And if you wish to, it's up to you. You can allow the thoughts and feelings to pass from your body, but remembering it all with crystal clear clarity as you remember everything that you've experienced. But just being aware of that vibrational energy, should you wish to, going back into the screen, back to the other side of the screen, and back into the object. Should you wish to, it's your choice. That's good. Because everybody has free will, everybody has choices. So if you wish to do that, you can do now. And if you have chosen to do that, allow yourself to rest assured that this will continue happening long after the relaxing hypnosis is finished. And one more time, you can remember everything with crystal clear clarity. As you thank the object and thank yourself and thank everybody else for this shared experience. And again, you can take your attention back to that very relaxing place of your choosing where you started this experience from. In a moment, I'm going to awaken you from this deep, relaxed state. I'm going to count up from 1 to 3. And on 3, your eyes will be open. You'll remember everything in this session with crystal clear clarity. And you've been reinforcing every single positive thought you have ever had about yourself. All right, now, 1, becoming aware of your hands resting comfortably, allowing 2 small movements in your body. That's right, signal it'll be soon time to awaken. On 3, eyes open and ready for the rest of your evening. Good. I just now will get everybody's sound back on. Thank you so much for doing that. And just got to scroll down to get Miki's sound on. So what I thought I'd do here, and if anybody has anything they felt they picked up from, who would like to, well, people are jotting notes down at the moment. So do you want me to give you a few moments to do that? Or are you happy? Because you look like you're ready, Charlene, to talk. Yeah. So if you're happy to share, and also say, because you said you were picking up some stuff beforehand, and whether that changed or whether it was the same or more was added to it, so that would be good. And Neil's shown the object again, so thank you.
So I went through to a connection with a male. He's got dark hair and it's slick over. Feel that there was a domestic case between him and his wife. I feel like he's dated from the war. I got 1938. I feel like there's a connection to America. I think they might be associated to America. I think he came back from the war and he got shell shock. Feel like he'd got a leg injury on his right leg because I got a tingle down my leg as I was going through that. I got the name John Folks. His wife or partner couldn't quite grasp, but I think she worked in some kind of diner at the time. She's got like curlyish, strawberry blondie hair. I feel there was a child, but couldn't connect with a child. It seemed like it was a bit further on. And I think he might have severely hurt her. I think I got that he might take his frustration out by the doll. And I don't know how a clown is connected to the war.
Well, we may find out later.
I'm trying to plug it. Like, this item don't know anything connected to it. I don't know if it's been bought into that on purpose. Or whatnot. And then I think what else? I did get Louisiana. I did get that. I feel like when you asked if there was a message, that it was just frustration. And that's all I can think of at the minute.
No, it was good. No, you did very well. And thank you, Charlene. Just get some of the things which some people... Hello, Pat. I can say... Oh, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good, Pat. So Jacqueline got 1959, then 1953. So thank you. Emily has got here... she wrote down 1949. And Pat says, hey. So that's really good. We will get to what the story is from Neil after, but who wants to go? Are you happy to go next, Rich?
Yeah. I also picked up on the same timeline. I got 1940s around there, early 1940s. But I associated it with the other side with Germans. I don't know why, but as soon as we started going, all I could see was the image of a German soldier with a child. So I want to go the other way. Germany, Poland, around there somewhere. When he was going on about smell, I just like burnt flesh, like pork, if you like
Can
a roast pork.
I got that he was shell shocked. So that, I don't know if I just said that, but shell shocked, so post traumatic stress. That's how I feel. That's where the frustration's coming from.
I felt anger.
Mm.
I felt a lot of anger. And before Neil even showed us what he had there, I wrote on my notebook, nasty. It just didn't feel right. It was something, there's not a good story behind it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before I go to Miki?
I got the letter, it was either M or W. I'm not sure which way around it was, but either M or W.
Brilliant. So, if you think, Miki, are you right to share now?
Yeah. The first thing that came through to me was an old wooden crank handle, you know, like a one that to move, like some sort of transportation. And then I got the name Rufus coming through. 1947. It was a big wooden ship where this particular person was transported on this ship. I kept getting the image of he was shaken a lot. So now whether he was abused, I don't know. That's what I was getting. And then I also started getting pains in my left arm. So I don't know if that's anything to do with it. No sound. He was a mute, so he wasn't able to speak. But right at the end, his name changed to Walter. So,
Okay.
I don't know if there was a connection, or he had someone who he was travelled with. I don't know, or who was important to him all his life. I'm not sure. So, but that's it. No smell, no taste. So.
No, that's good. Thank you for that. I've got just a couple one here. So Lindsay said I got deep water, pool of blood, taste of salt.
It's funny because when going back, when you said about colour and whatnot, I could see red. My eyes were filled with nothing but red.
Yeah.
So, and the burning smell. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So, because you said you could smell like bacon or pork or something like that.
Yeah,
so
like burning flesh. Burning flesh. So it'd be like roast pork or bacon, something like that. Yeah.
So Jan got 1960s. A child got knocked over by a vehicle. I saw avenues and trees. Sorry. Let's see if we got another one here. I also wrote down bus run over. Interesting. So I got Peter. Jan said that. So Emily said about the bus. And we had got fear. Jan got fear. Let's see what else there is. Vicky, she got 1942. Michael or Mike, not a nice person. Could taste blood. Then I took a drink from my glass. So yeah, I hope everyone's been all right. Hi Steve, I hope you're doing good. Let's see what else somebody said here. I got the name Walter, and I could hear a child singing or humming. Really interested, and thank you for those that haven't commented but did take involved with this as well. And if anybody wants to just have a little bit of extra, because obviously it's a group one from me for hypnosis, I can send something through to you via MP3 should you wish to have like a finishing off process from that as well. So Yes, and Steve says hi to Neil. Now I noticed your eyes were actually closed as well, Neil. Now you know the story or have done your research with it, but is there anything else extra that you got?
I think.
Can I just say
I think
something
Charlene
before
would.
you said
Oh, sorry.
anything? So I also want to say, I don't know if there's a teddy bear with it or has been around it, but I keep getting flashes of a teddy bear. I don't know. I'm just saying it. And then I got tobacco smoke, and then like a weird whiff of lavender coming in as well. A slight taste of blood, which goes with the flesh. But yeah, that's it.
Yes, thank you. No, thank you for adding that. No, that's good as
Neil
well.
smiling, look at it.
1930 male Edwards machines in a building making vehicles pieces, fire, burning smell. Again, the burning seems to come out, help me anger. So yeah, do connect with me afterwards. Actually, if anybody feels they need extra, reach out to me on Facebook. Paul Goddard, or put a comment in the comment if you're watching this on YouTube, and I'll certainly send that through to you as well, because it's always nice to feel people are finished off the session feeling good after it as well. So Neil, are you happy to add to anything you picked up with your eyes closed, and also what you know about the haunted dog?
Interesting. A lot of people mentioned about the smell of smoke. Next door to the centre, just behind the camera, there's a pub, and that did have a fire many years ago. So quite often people come to the centre and smell smoke. Where the computer is, Amy and Barry yesterday said they could smell smoke in this corner. So that was interesting. The dates for the clown, here he is. I'm roughly right. I think people were mainly picking up on the child's parents, because we believe there's a child around the clown, and we actually call him Bob's clown. So the little boy that we picked up and we've done some research on, his name's Bob. But he was rejected by his family, and he would have been I don't know, 6 or 7, I think we've worked out. But it would have been in the early 50s. So in the 40s, that's when he would have been born. His parents didn't treat him very well, and he got something wrong with his legs. So he got metal calipers on his legs. So his family rejected him, and they sort of bullied him, and he got brothers. I think he got brothers and sisters as well, and they sort of picked on him as well. So he ended up in a home, and he was bullied in the home. They shaved all his hair off because he'd got something wrong with it, whether it's scurvy or something wrong with his scalp. So he was really bullied. Jane's come up with some more. I found. Do you want to put that on?
Yes, absolutely. So I found Bob the Clown records. Name Robert Phil Parr, born 1942, died 1954, age 12. Buried 16th of August 1954, Newham, Derby. Thank you.
So Jane's the encyclopedia of the centre.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, she does very good.
So he had a sad life, and he has said that, which is really sad, but nice but sad. He said he had a sad life, but he's happy now.
That's good.
Well, that's sad. You should be happy in life, shouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
It's good that he's happy in life. And obviously he's not got the physical constraints now. He's not got the I think they're called calipers. He's not got them. And when I was under hypnosis, I the scene in Forrest Gump when he ran down the road and his calipers came off, and that's the image I get. So he got from really sad to really happy.
Wonderful.
He's a lovely character. He's a lovely lad, and he's one of the first items that we ever had. My museum started in the cardboard room many years ago. Charlene probably remembers how it started, and we initially did work in my cardboard room with Bob's clown, he likes dogs. He loves it when people bring a dog up to the centre, and but he's happy now. But he comes down my house, and we can hear him running up the stairs. I remember once I was watching the cricket. I was the only one in the house. I was watching the cricket on the telly. Went in the kitchen, made a cup of tea, come back, and cartoons were on. And he said it was in the channel. He don't like the cricket. He wants to watch the cartoons.
So when there's a test match on, don't take the clown home with you.
Yeah, he's not allowed to come over with a test match. But I've always said, you know, if the centre has to close for any reason, I will keep Bob's clown with me because he just feels like part of the family now, to be honest.
Oh, Emily put here, do we know if he was born with the disability or did something happen to him?
I honestly can't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Jane can remember that. I can't remember that. But it's good that, you know, Jane did the research on the information that we got and found exactly who he was and all the information that we were getting from him.
Wonderful. Now, Miki, you did say you felt feeling on your leg or something. Have I got that right? I'll go back and check exactly the words you said after. But do you say something? I mean, do you feel that could be connected? I'm not banging it to make it fit, but I'm just, you know, or did it feel quite a different sensation to you?
It was a pain in my left arm.
Oh, left arm. Okay.
Yeah. So
But you see, we're where I am. It's more or less straight under. The war room's just sort of over there, in the next floor up.
Mm.
Perhaps if we try the experiment again, Paul, I'd take an object out of the centre.
That'll be interesting. Yeah.
You got to, like the war room. We know some soldiers got burnt and disfigured from some of the items up there. So
Yes.
Perhaps their energies was seeping down. I don't know.
Absolutely, and it's always
Is there
useful.
a teddy
Sorry.
up there? Is there anything with a teddy?
There is a teddy, and the teddy's on the next shelf where Bob's clown is kept.
Okay.
Well, I think it was good, and also as well because, you know, people pick up the different items, and, you know, maybe there's like picking up from the other objects around. But I think it was good, and there seemed to be some collaboration, some and others not. But I think that's what is really great doing stuff like this, is that we don't know, and then we see what can be picked up. I mean, how did everybody feel that was involved with that? Because I found it an interesting and very worthwhile. And thank you so much, Neil, and everybody for doing this. But how did everybody feel about that? I mean, do you want to? Anybody got any insight they'd like to say?
There's a tie between the three of us, really.
No.
Me and Richard kind of picked up not similar but opposite ends, but war related, and then I'd got the child, which she kind of associates with what Mikey kind of felt. So yeah, it seems like there's a thin string between it all, really, and bits and bobs are the same.
Yeah, James
we was all around about the same time span, weren't we? So, yeah, that
was definitely good.
That's the knob that you have to turn for Bob's music.
Yeah. Hi, Moira, or Mum. I think Charlene had tingle down her left leg, and Cowabunga also agreed with that as well.
I did mention the handle.
I had pain in the right leg.
Yes, and there's a mention. So let me get this back up again. So it is put here, James, mentioned turn a handle. You have to turn the handle to wind up Bob's music box, which is lovely.
I thought it was a fascinating experiment, to be honest. I think it's a sort of experiment you could take further, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm always happy to do this because I love doing things like this. So I'm really pleased and very grateful. I must get this up. Thank you, Mandy, and Jamie. Great watch. very interesting. And absolutely, which I totally agree with what Emily says. You all did great. Well done. So well done, everybody. And great watch. Thanks, everyone. So really, really good. Before I then sort of finish off with what people have always got coming up? Is there anything that anybody wants to add to that experiment? Because I did really enjoy doing that then, and thank you, everybody.
I think if you tried it with taking an item out of the center,
Yes.
Yeah.
It could be other things coming in because you're in there and we're connecting through the screen into that room.
Yes, exactly.
So that's just inviting whatever in, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Even though we're trying to focus on that. So yeah, maybe if you took an item out of the environment and seeing what happened then.
I think that's a brilliant idea. So if people are happy to be involved in that, that'd be really going to be really grateful. Kathleen said, what do you say his name was? So the actual official from the research, Haunted Antiques, Neil and Jane, was Bob. But there was lots of different names did come up there. Let's get Cowabungas up here. A repeated experiment in a neutral context would be great, fantastic. Yeah, that'd be really interesting. And yeah, thank you for that. Love this. Need to do it again. Has been really interesting. Thank you. So I'm going to finish off soon because I realise it's also Monday for people tomorrow. But I want to sort of really thank you, Neil, for presenting us with Bob's Clown. And really excitingly, you're planning on not just the home of Pammy, which is Hinckley Sketchy Grange, which is a fantastic hotel, but also you've got Pammy World coming out, and you also think about taking Pammy and the museum out to various locations. So if you want to say a bit about that and how people can get in contact with you and get in contact with the museum and join and do the amazing overnight investigations that you can do at your place as well.
Yeah. Well, the easiest is we've got the websites. It's just hauntedresearchcentre.com. I'm on Facebook. I don't do any of the social medias. I don't like social media that much, but unfortunately we need it. In January the 10th and 11th, we are going on Ghost Planet Network. We're doing a Pammy World Online. So we'll be live for 48 hours. So we've got 32 guest speakers. Again, Paul is a guest speaker. We've got 32 guest speakers, some from the UK, some from America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. So each talk will last an hour. There'll be a half an hour break, so I can have a cup of tea. But it'll be going for the whole weekend, so it'll be covering 48 hours. So we're looking forward to that. We should have done it this year, but I wasn't feeling too good. But we are going to do it this year. We got the main Parameet next year in June at Sketchy Grange, where we do the GPN Awards again, which are always. I look forward. I love the awards. I did come under some stick when I said we're going to do awards. I don't know why, but that's up to them. But you've been, Paul. They're great. It's a great evening, isn't it?
It's a fantastic evening, and particularly this time, people did get very emotional, but it was joyous, happy tears, and it was lovely to see.
So we're doing Parameet again in June at Sketchy Grange, and I am planning on doing the Parameet UK tour. I'm going to take. Hopefully, it all depends what happens in the coming months. But I'm hoping to take some of the objects from the centre as well, because I've been asked for that for many years. Going to take some objects around the country, so we are planning on doing that. But it all depends what happens in the next few weeks, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was very understandable why Parameet World didn't happen this year, but it's something I'm very much looking forward to coming up next year, and really looking forward to September as well. I'm always, because I'm going down the order, I'm always coming to you last, Miki. So I won't do that this time. I'll come to you now. So have you got any videos going up or anything that you want to let people know about, some amazing, cool things you're doing or got in the pipeline?
Well, the video that I filmed last night will be up in a couple of weeks from Septimanic Prison. So hopefully that turned out okay.
I look forward to that.
Yes, it's a great place. I've got a very, very good podcast on the 29th going live on my YouTube channel and Facebook. I'm not releasing who the guests are yet, but it won't disappoint. Let's just say that. Yeah, I've got a trip in August out to Wales for 3 days with Mark from West London Paranormal. We have got 5 locations ready to film. So we are off on a road trip. So everything will be on the socials, the YouTube channel. So yeah, Miki York Ghost Hunter. So love it if you subscribed and come and say hello.
Amazing. Good. I'll just get this up because I'm going to go to you now. Rich, Vicky said that was so interesting. You looked exactly the same as you did in your session in May. So you did look you did look nice and relaxed there.
Oh, thanks, Vic.
So is there anything you'd like to add? Because you're always doing amazing things with Haunted Happening. So anything else you want to give a mention to before we finish?
I want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to everybody out there who voted for HH for the last 2 years as the #1 event company in the UK. You know, that means so much to us because it comes from you guys, it comes from the public, it comes from the people that use us. So that means so much to the company and to all the team. From every single team member, I want to say thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, it's well deserved. It is completely well deserved. Hello, One Joe. Yes. Well, we're coming towards the end now, but it was a really interesting one. So when you have a chance to look back, that'd be amazing. Must say hi to Kathy as well. Oh yeah, and Vicky must just get up before I move to Charlene. Yeah, love you. Amazing. So Charlene, hello Helen. Oh yeah, I must get this up before I go to you, Charlene. Sorry. Hey, go HH. So proud to be a team member. Wonderful. And Charlene, it'd be lovely to hear what you've got coming up and anything you want to mention, please.
Well, the lightning then. Flash across. Yeah, I'm always there and everywhere. I'm a bit random, really. I'll just pop up and post a story or pictures and so on that we've been planning on getting out and about, doing a few more lives in places, in a few locations. I've obviously got the Neil's talk on the Parameet on the 21st, and I'm also doing another talk at Haldra. It's in Nottingham. It's a horror festival, and that's on the 10th of September. So that should be interesting.
Brilliant. Yeah.
It's Bob's in the pipeline.
Always good. And one thing I must also mention as well that you haven't mentioned yet, and he's a mutual friend of ours, Steve Higgs, when he did his investigation down, and it's available on YouTube. It's also brought out on Blu-ray disc. His solo paranormal investigation at the Ancient Ram Inn in Wootton Under Hedge. You appear in his film, and it's a great one to watch. So it's really good. I must give that a mention because I've got also a lot of time for Steve Higgs as well. Yeah,
he was a funny one that he did there, wasn't it? Because he was just trying to get anything to just do something, He was like, "What am I going to do, Charlie? I just want something to happen." So yeah, just watching him trying to do different things. I mean, at one point he's got a DJ set out, and he's
yeah, absolutely.
No, it's in the Ram Inn.
Yes, no, it's good. So yeah, must get this. Looking forward to seeing everyone in September. Absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to that. Well, as Neil said earlier, it's definitely like family, most definitely. Well, I'm going to bring it to a close now. I put in the description. Make sure that everybody's links are in the description of this live, because that's always important. Thank you for everybody for watching this evening, and I do know there was a load of names that came up and say hi, which I didn't get because there was quite a lot of people saying join at one point. I didn't get a chance to say hello to everybody, so I do apologize for that, but I really appreciate everybody joining tonight and listening. So thank you, everybody, and big thank you to all of you that made this an amazing live tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.